Hi there, and welcome to the ATS podcast with me, Will Brown, and John Soulsby, where we break down chunks of health and fitness information into bite-sized pieces, remove a bunch of the noise, and just leave what's relevant. Today, on our podcast, we are on episode number 40 of season 2, episode 61 overall, and we are talking about a topic that was pre-generated called biohacking for optimum wellness, beyond the basics, as if there's basic biohacking.
Yeah. Um, so a tip for everyone out there, this is just general fitness. If something comes up that you think you want to look into more in fitness, you Google it. And the first thing that comes up is Glamour UK, Forbes, and Cosmo. It's probably it's not true. I'm just
Yeah, just might as
it's
well
not
write it off.
it's horse shit. Like in comparison to lots of other things that we've done research on for our podcast, and it's like WebMD, PubMed, like actual scientific articles is what comes up first. If what comes up is Men's Health, throw you in there as well under the bus.
Oh yeah, screw
And
screw Men's Health.
if it's those places that come up first, just don't do any research. You've done it, they've done it, and it doesn't work.
Yeah, I believe the concept of biohacking is for some reason attempting to find like efficiencies or shortcuts or like I mean realistically the concept of hacking stuff is usually with like a kind of
Hacker man.
malicious intent to break into things that you shouldn't be in. So I don't really know how that applies to wellness, but yeah, I don't know. Are you trying to like sabotage yourself for optimal wellness? That seems a bit oxymoronic.
Yeah. So the Every Girl blog defined as changing your physiology and chemistry through the science and self experimentation with the goal of understanding what your body needs to function optimally. Not changing your chemistry. Step one, don't do it. Your body's chemistry is good.
Does the same publication, was it Every Girl? I don't know what Every is. Oh, Every as in
Every, as in like all
like
of them.
fucking Billy Every Teen. All right, okay, yeah.
The Every Girl.
Yeah. Don't date robots, Billy Every Teen. Um, yeah, I have a feeling there will be some kind of conflicting lifestyle article in this publication, almost in the same issue of publication, maybe.
Yeah.
They have
There
anything
are
about
ways
like
to hack for every workout. Oh, fucking hell.
nice. So, right, let's cover workout hacks. Workouts don't really have hacks, and this is moderately relevant because I'm going to be taught. I was thinking about this because I'm putting together a presentation for some new PTs. Like if you are a whole heap of training for what you actually want it to do is very likely suboptimal. Like loads of training. Apologies, got a bit of a cough. Loads of training falls into the category of kind of just suboptimally dicking around. And that's fine if you just kind of like working out because it feels good and you're like kind of getting sweaty and out of breath. Fine. Um a lot of stuff if you are actually looking to biohack, ironically, as in have the most efficient workout possible, it will be very specific to whatever you're looking to get out of your training regime, which for almost everybody is going to be what we typically annotate as LBN, which is look better naked. Like, scale weight is a useful statistic, but you don't walk around with it tattooed on your forehead. So, usually, what most people mean by lose weight is they would like to look better in clothes and out of clothes. Almost uniquely out of clothes, preferably. Uh, and usually the best way to do that is a combination of gaining lean muscle mass, because that's the things that make all the nice things have shape, and losing body fat. So a training plan designed around maximizing both of those, either in phases dedicated to each or simultaneously, is probably going to be your best quote unquote biohack.
Well, William, incorrect. Because
Oh,
do you
yes.
know what is the ultimate biohack and the only one you really need?
Oh, turmeric, let me guess.
No, it's actually intuitive eating.
Oh, there we go, intuitive eating. It's not
which
entirely.
we've covered before, and it's
Yeah.
the fact if it did actually work,
Yeah, we probably wouldn't
we
have an obesity problem. Like, we
yeah
wouldn't have a cardiovascular health crisis where, like, it's now got ahead of smoking for the thing that kills the most people. It's, everyone's eating intuitively. It's just for some reason they
yeah.
intuitively eat 10 pasties a day.
Um, Apparently, getting sweaty not only has fitness benefits, but is a biohack for your lymphatic system. God, Jesus.
I mean, it is good for your immune system.
Yeah,
It is good for your general health. Like, it is really quite good. I mean, we've covered the one weird tip before, which is just actually work out and exercise.
yeah.
Like, just exercise regularly for the rest of your life, and it will be a much longer and more fun time than if you didn't do that, probably.
A, Another biohack, which actually I kind see, this is where all this stuff is based on. There's some facts in here, but changing the way you train around your menstrual cycle. Yes, also smart.
Yeah, also smart. Unsurprisingly, when you hit that like mad fucking day 14 flip where the hormone table is literally flipped, like the Monopoly table
Yeah,
is turned upside down for some reason in the middle of the cycle, and you feel like absolute horse. Probably not the greatest time to like try really hard and then train super hard, even at a competitive athlete standpoint. Like, that would probably be a time to just back things down. Doesn't mean not go, just like, chill it out. Just like,
so yeah, that's
especially if
biohacking.
yeah, especially if you have a particularly symptomatic menstrual cycle. Some people are like, "Oh yeah, no, like nothing really happens to me. I'm fine." And then some people are like, "I am rinsed. Like, I cannot do anything. I need to just work from home with a hot water bottle and drink tea, and I can't do anything else." And you're like, "Also fine."
Um, Here, maybe we do biohacking. Lacking the
This
motivation to work out, sometimes all it takes to that extra boost of motivation is a workout set you feel confident in. Talking about clothes.
I f- oh, workout set. Oh, I see. These
Yeah, I
are
know.
like this is like
Yeah.
for the youths.
Yeah, for
Like,
the youths of
these are,
today.
these are for the people that bang gym, is what they're apparently calling it
Match, I
nowadays.
saw that the other day. But
I'm
yes,
I'm so
you
old.
got
I'm
to
also
you got
so
to
confused.
you got to bang gym and a good workout set. But hey, here maybe according to the Every Girl, we do a lot of biohacking.
This is
We do all of
phenomenal.
it.
Yeah, this is great. I can't believe we're
We
discovering so many new avenues in our business that we didn't even know
we
existed, thanks to
we
fucking
are
every
we are
girl.
hacker man.
But yes, to summarize this, what's turned into a tangential roast of every girl journalism.
Yes,
I mean, I'm not sorry. The fuck every girl. It's on tape. Um, the actual biohacking is just looking into and finding out the most specific or optimally specific workouts or training paradigm for what you look to achieve. And for most people who are like, I am not competing in a sport, I would just look like the people on the magazine covers, but I don't own Photoshop. You're like, cool. Just put together or find a coach who understands hypertrophy training and caloric deficits and maintenance phases and the management of, you know, nutrition.
yeah.
Not.
Another tip to add. Sorry, Will, what were you going to say?
Oh no, I was just going to continue. What's the tip?
There's more. Another tip to go with my first tip of if it's Cosmo is the first thing that comes up. Also, if you follow a link and the first thing to come up is a supplement to buy from them, also horseshit.
Yes, you don't. I don't think at any
Two
point
top tips.
we have ever sold a supplement. I think
Yeah.
the closest we've come to being a supplement selling company is when people get their protein delivered to the gym so they can pick it up.
Yeah.
That's about it. But yeah, get a coach or do some reading into optimal hypertrophy training because that's ultimately what you want. Like, you want to look good with or without clothes, and that comes from muscle tone. Again, I'm not even allergic to that word anymore because there's so much dumber shit out there now that toned is actually a word I'm willing to consider. Um, from the early the early 2000s because it makes loads more sense. Than some of the shit kicking about. And yeah, get someone or get help with organizing your diet, caloric deficit, hypertrophy, optimized training plan, hand in hand, handshake emoji like the kids do, like that kind of shit. Great. That's literally all you need. Is it boring? A bit, yeah. But that's kind of why it's optimal. Because it's the same shit that works the best, done consistently over a long period of time. Not even a long period of time. If you're someone that doesn't really exercise and you get on a reasonably optimized hypertrophy plan and start actually managing your caloric intake, inside of a year, like inside of 365 days, you could look real different. Like you could look really quite different depending on where you start, and like even like in a couple of years, you're probably gonna look so different that people from your school don't recognize you anymore. Like you will really change. You can really turn the ship around, which is one of the ultimate biohacks. Is like you can actually really change the outcome or like the future trajectory of your health by exercising and eating decently, not intuitively to start with.
Twice. Don't have
Cause
to be dry.
exactly like cutting a slice of the Ben and Jerry's tub out, like you literally just cut the actual tub and then take the circle of ice cream out of it and then putting it between like two giant Sainsbury's cookies is not intuitive eating.
No.
Or if it sounds like you're kind of intuitive eating, this is why you can't be trusted with your own intuition anymore. Like your radar is faulty; it needs maintenance. Uh, right, and that is that. That's a pretty quick episode. We will catch you all again next time for episode 41.